Hello everybody, General here today, and we're in for another episode of how to make a lime stained glass pane. How do we do that? Well, let's get straight into it in this video. First of all, we're going to need a crafting table, so we're going to step outside of our house here. And then quickly, guys, acquire wood. So as we can see, we're in a forest, lots and lots of wood. It can be any wood. Once you've acquired that wood, you then come back here and you place your wood up here. It gives you what's called oak plants. It has again like so. And then what you're going to be doing is placing 1, 2, 3, 4. You get a crafting table. Into the crafting table, of course. What you are going to be doing, guys, of course, is using what's called cobblestone to make a furnace. Why is that the case? Because we're going to need furnace to be able to cook and, of course, cook or melt certain things like iron out of iron ore, or copper out of copper ore. But for this sake, we're going to need cactus, which is found exclusively in desert biomes. So when we put this through this and power it using what's called coal that comes from coal ore, it's going to cook it into green dye. So once you place it up here, it's going to cook the cactus into what's called green dye. Now once we've acquired it, we're going to have to do the same to the sand as well. So we're going to put the sand up here, and it's going to kind of melt it or cook it and turn it into glass. Coming back to our table here, crafting table, we're going to use our cobblestone all around here. Basically, guys, where it comes from, this cobblestone, it comes from mining something called stone. So when you're mining for other elements like iron ore, coal ore, and copper ore, you're going to have to break through rock eventually, stone, and it's going to give you cobblestone. So you actually receive it as cobblestone. Now, guys, we're going to get straight into it, right? Because now we have what we need. We know what we need. Now we get to just make it, right? So what are we going to be needing? It's this. Where is it? We're going to be needing, if we go back to our crafting table, we're going to place the green that we've acquired. And then also, guys, white dye comes from something called bone meal, right? So white dye comes from bone meal right here. And bone meal, as you guess, comes from bone. And once you've acquired that, so you put your green dye there, and then you also put your white dye there, and then you get what's called lime, which I've already got over there. Back into our crafting table, you're going to get the glass that you've acquired, which should be here. Coming back here, you're then going to get the lime that you've got, and you're going to place it in the middle, and then you're going to surround it by, of course, glass. That's going to give you lime stained glass. Now back into it again, you've got it here as lime stained glass. Now when you have it placed out like this, you're going to get yourself lime stained glass pane like so. So thank you guys so much for joining me in this video on how to make lime stained glass. If you like what you see, please like, comment, and of course, most important, subscribe to first of all get notified of more contents like this when I stream or make them. But second, to also be able to give me the strength and motivation I need to, of course, keep making more videos like this for the fans. Have a nice one. Ciao.